My name is Rebecca, and I want to tell you my story. It is a story full of tears, waiting, and happiness. I was married to my husband, John, for 30 years, but during that time, we had no children. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. When we got married, John and I were so happy. We loved each other very much and dreamed of having a big family. We imagined our house full of children running around, laughing, and playing. But as the months and years passed, no child came. At first, people told me not to worry. Be patient, Rebecca, they said. God's time is the best. So I tried to believe them. I prayed every day and hoped that God would bless me with a baby. After 5 years of marriage, I started to feel very worried. Why is this happening to me? I would ask myself. I love children so much, but I couldn't have one of my own. My husband, John, was always by my side. He would hold my hand and say, Rebecca, don't lose hope. We will have children one day. I know it. But as more years went by, people began to talk. Some blamed me and said I was the problem. Others blamed John. At family gatherings, people would whisper behind my back. The women with children would sit together, laughing and talking about their kids, while I sat alone, feeling left out. Many nights, I cried myself to sleep. John and I decided to visit doctors to find out what was wrong. We went to many hospitals and tried different medicines and treatments. But nothing worked. Some people told me to visit native doctors or try special herbs, but I refused. I believed that only God could help me. By the time we had been married for 20 years, I started to lose hope. I said to John one evening, maybe we should just accept that we will never have children. But John refused to give up. Rebecca, he said, as long as we are alive, there is hope. We must keep praying and believing. One day, my friend invited me to her church. She said there was a special prayer program happening, and I should come. At first, I wasn't sure, but I decided to go. During the service, the pastor prayed for me. He said, your waiting will soon be over. God will bless you with children. Those words gave me new hope. I prayed even harder after that day. Then, after 30 long years of waiting, something wonderful happened. I started feeling strange. I was tired all the time and felt sick in the mornings. I didn't understand what was happening, so I went to the hospital. The doctor examined me and smiled. Rebecca, he said, you are pregnant. I couldn't believe it. I cried and laughed at the same time. When I told John, he was so happy that he danced around the house. We hugged each other and thanked God over and over again. But the surprises didn't stop there. When it was time to give birth, the doctor told me something even more amazing. He said, Rebecca, you are having 6 babies. I was shocked but so happy. I gave birth to 3 boys and 3 girls. They were all healthy and beautiful. Our house, which had been quiet for so many years, became full of noise and laughter. John and I were very busy taking care of our 6 babies, but we didn't mind. Every time I looked at them, I thanked God for the miracle He gave us. Now, when I see my children playing and laughing, I think about all the years I waited and cried. It was not easy, but in the end, God blessed me more than I could ever imagine. My story shows that no matter how long it takes, there is always hope. Today, I share my story with other women who are waiting for their own blessings. I tell them, don't give up. Keep praying and believing. God's time is always the best. This is my story of waiting, faith, and great joy. My name